If you're letting everyone else have an opinion about how you should be living your life, what you should be doing, that's really fear talking. And if you keep allowing that, day by day is going to pass, month by month, week by week, whatever, and you're going to look up one day and be like, where has the time gone? And you're still in the same place. I don't want that for you, so let's talk about it. You may not even realize this is it, but if you think about it, fear is probably what's really stopping you from living the life or starting over in the way that you will want to. And so my question for today is, if fear wasn't the underlying current to you making a decision, what would you change in your life right now? Or what would you even change for tomorrow? So that's what we're going to talk about today. I make these videos for women who are ready to make a big life pivot, make a big decision, but maybe you're kind of stuck at the starting line. We get into these topics because you have one life, and why not live it in the way you want to live? So if that sounds like something that's right up your alley, come take this walk with me. So thinking about if fear wasn't the deciding factor, what would you change? It takes me back to 2023 for me, because I was really big into trying to build my brand L Undefined, and at the time I was really talking about human design and self-discovery. I was doing some coaching. I tried to launch a group unsuccessfully but ended up doing one-on-one coaching instead, and I was getting more visibility, so more people wanting to collaborate with me. I was getting interviews with other people on their podcasts. I did some guest coaching in other people's coaching programs. And with more visibility, what I noticed was a fear of that visibility starting to pop up in my life and in my business. And so the thought process behind it was, okay, the more exposure I have, the more people that can say, hey, you're not an expert. Hey, here's a question. You don't know the answer? Oh, you need to sit down. You don't know what you're talking about. And that really scared me. I don't believe in gurus. I believe everyone has the answers within them. Sometimes you have a person that helps you pull it out, but I don't want to be anyone's guru. I'm not trying to be anyone's expert. And that could just be, that underlying fear of, okay, what if I don't know enough? That's true. But also, I do believe that we all know more about ourselves and the life that we want without someone telling us. But I allowed that fear and the fear of visibility to really stop me in my tracks when I was gaining momentum in the business. And so if I had not done that and I just kept going, if I had not done that and I would have kept going back in 2023, I wonder where this brand in my business would be. And that's a question that I will never have the answer to. And that's fine, because I know that everything happens in its proper timing. And if for some reason there was something else I needed to learn during that point in time, cool. But during that break of 2023 up until now, I did have time to be in the real world. I was nurturing my relationship. I got married. I was able to start a monthly game night in Houston that I was able to build a email list of 500 people in Houston. And that's something that I probably wouldn't have done if I was focused on strictly L Undefined. So I do believe that, everything happens for a reason. But as I can't help but wonder, if I didn't let that fear of visibility stop me from what I was doing, where would that momentum have taken me? And so I'm going back to the question I posed at the very beginning of this video. If fear wasn't the underlying, decision maker in your life right now, what would you change? If you are ready for some kind of big transition, or you're having a hard time making a decision, I did make a free email course, only a 5-day course, and it's going to help you learn how to trust yourself with some guided questions. And I think it's great, of course, as I wrote it. But I have that free for you at the link in the description. So go ahead and check that out. And I go deeper into these topics on my Substack. I write there multiple times a week, but I send out an email every Sunday. So go ahead and get that link in the bio as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow.